What's up, everybody? Nick the Comic Book Nerd here, doing my Read of the Week video from March 31st, 2021. I only had 4 books to choose from, which was nice, but at the same time I kind of missed a few books. Like, I didn't get to read Crossover, I didn't get to read Symbiote Spider-Man 5. Um, but it just happens. Sometimes the books just come in crummy conditions, and thankfully the guy who runs my LCS, he didn't want to give them out that way, so big shout out to him. So yeah, we'll go through everything. We'll start with the rundown. So the rundown, it used to be 60 seconds, and I never was able to do it fast enough, so we're actually going down to just kind of giving a breakdown of every story. So let's just start with Beta Ray Bill. I gave Beta Ray Bill, this is issue number 1. Trying to avoid the light. There we go. I gave this an A. You know what it is? I don't need that or this. Hold on. That is a lot better. So Beta Ray Bill, I gave a B. Cool story, very violent story. Basically, Beta Ray Bill is it's a little bit of a backstory in it. Like, he's talking to his mom, and you see he's kind of going under his procedure to become who he is, his cybernetic horse. And at the same time, it goes through how like he's fighting on Asgard and everything. He's crowned this new this other name, but at the same time he actually he doesn't have Stormbreaker anymore because Thor destroyed it, and he's on Earth currently fighting the King in Black. So that's how that story starts off. Basically, Thor comes back and like comes at the end of a fight that they end up winning against Fin Fang Foom, who seems like nullified. So Beta Ray Bill decides to leave at the end of it and see what happens. So cool book. It was a B. It wasn't great. I didn't love it. I gave a B to Sea of Sorrows, book 4. This was pretty good. Basically, Nick is going crazy. He's the guy who dives down to the bottom of the ocean. And he comes up and everybody's like going nuts, and they find somebody who like kind of stops the ship from moving, and a creature becomes on the ship. So good little breakdown there. Again, a B. It was good. It was constant. Like, not that it was constant nothing. It's leading up to the finale of book 5, I think, which is going to be very good. My next book was Batman Catwoman, book 4. I gave this a B. It could have been a C. This one kind of hurt my heart. So like, their daughter, Helena, she's going around talking to like the people, like the villains that Batman and Catwoman have fought over the years. Penguin, and they're talking in the prison, and she wants to know what's going on with Catwoman and the Joker. And at the same time, Catwoman, Selina Kyle, is like talking to Bruce because it's always back and forth, back and forth. They're supposed to go to some ball, and she tells Bruce that the Joker put a bomb under the ice rink in, Gotham Central or whatever. So it's pretty sick because Bruce goes, I guess we're not going, and then him and Selina clearly are having an issue, and Selina mentions that he's cheating on her, so kind of there and back. Crazy, crazy story, but like I said, it was a B. It could have been a C. I was hoping for so much more this issue, but didn't hurt. So my read of the week, and I gave it an A. It really is a B. It was a slow week for me. I wish I had Crossover and Symbiote Spider-Man at the finale, but I gave Black Cat book 4 an A. I do not like this cover. It's very like it's kind of childish to me. I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright, just making some adjustments. So there we go. So this is how I'm going to kind of start doing this from now on. I bought a second camera, but of course nothing wants to go my way. But give me 2 seconds. Anyways, so book 4 of Black Cat. So cool read, good read. Introduced a new character who calls herself Queen Cat. She likes to be called QC. Not a ton going on with them, but and not a ton of I was gonna call her Selena again. Not a ton of Felicia in here, so. But it was still a good story. So we'll start flipping through the pages. This is how we're going to do this from now on. You guys can watch me, watch you, however you want to do it. Black Cat issue 4. The Queen Cat Strikes. So like I said, it opens up into this story where you have this new character, and she's kind of the opposite of Felicia. So everything, the suit color and everything. And basically she's like, she wants to be a superhero. She was a villain. She makes it sound out like. And then she's got one friend who she hangs out with. You find out that Queen Cat's real name is... Where is it? It's on here. It's Lily Hollister. That's what it is. I remember, actually. Look at that. And she's saying how she wants to go and find Black Cat. So it goes through this whole thing. And Black Cat ended up stealing from a party that she was pretty much hosting. I'm just backing this up a little bit because I didn't realize you guys couldn't see all of it. that view. That is a lot better. Back up a little bit more. Good. Even better there. So yeah, so you go into this whole thing where she was watching. So she notices that there's Felicia there on the top. She notices all these people who are at the party. Like, this guy was there, so she thinks that Felicia was a team of all of them, and a painting went missing. And the cameras only went dark at that time. So she goes and she talks to one of these guys who, like, recently got out of prison. And she says to him, like, hey, I'm a cop, whatever. And he goes, no, you're not. He knows her crap. His friend comes out, and there she's saying how she wants to find Felicia. And she tells them there's no reason to. You're not going to find Felicia. So kind of upsets her a little bit, but she wants to do better. And like I said, she knows that, you know, like I said, she was a villain who kind of becomes a hero, like also. So pretty cool back and forth. And then she's going to catch up to her. So she goes looking for her. That's what you're seeing here and here and here. And then, bam, there she is, the beauty herself. Gotta love her. So she freezes up on these guys, and she's questioning them and everything. And Felicia ends up telling her on a roof that, hey, we've been following you. So really, like, now Felicia becomes like a, she's kind of like a Tony for Peter kind of deal. So, you know, they don't want to fight. She tells her she doesn't want to fight. She has to run away, Lily. And Felicia tells her flat out, like, there's no reason to come after me. I didn't steal anything. And she talks about who other people are. This guy named Odessa. And Lily thinks that Odessa is a Russian, and Felicia is like, no, you're totally nuts. So what stinks is, and this is a pretty sad part, I'll show you kind of close, this bottom panel here goes, Lily tells her that I'm the hero and you're the villain, and Felicia's like, I am not. And it's sad because realistically, I don't know that you can call Felicia the villain. So Lily decides they're going to fight. And what a mistake, because Felicia kicks the snot out of her. And it goes back and forth for a few. And with every punch, she kind of, like, tells Lily something else. And she calls her out. She's like, I know who you are. You tried saving somebody and, you know, it didn't work out, this and that. So she ends up pretty much knocking her out cold there. Like I said, some painful looking stuff. But again, with every punch, it was kind of like, it was almost like Felicia was starting to like her. So kind of neat at the same time. Like I said, so she's Queen Cat versus Felicia. She wakes up and she goes back to her writings. And you see on these pages how, like, it kind of looks like a notebook, the way it's written. Felicia wrote this page and mentioned how everybody has to start off with a counterpart. So Spider-Man has Venom, Mr. Fantastic has Doctor Doom, Wolverine has Sabretooth, Tony had Bourbon. And as she goes into it, she kind of goes, we're one and the same, which one and the same definitely is her saying that I am not the villain and you are not the hero, or vice versa. We are the same people. So, and then she finally takes a picture, which is pretty sick, kind of cocky, of her after she knocked her out, saying, love the Black Cat and see you on the rooftops. So, pretty cool. We're going to go into book 5 next. Like I said, this was a good one. I do not like the cover I ended up with. This was cover C, I believe. Like I said, it's kind of childish looking compared to the cover A, which was her, like, on a throne. I wish I had that instead, but not the biggest deal, I guess, at the end of the day. So that's my read of the week, and we'll come back to me for a minute. Alright, so guys, thanks so much for hanging out for my read of the week video. Black Cat book 4 was, like I said, I gave it an A, could have been a B, could have been a C. Realistically, it depends how you check it out, but thanks for your patience. I know I was kind of testing the waters with this. So this video, this is what we're going to start doing. If you watch Nick's Picks on Wednesdays, this is how it's going to go down. Nick's Picks will stay live Wednesdays at 8:45. My Read of the Week video will typically be posted at 9 a.m. on Fridays. This one will be posted late on Friday night, just because I had to work the whole day Friday. So my schedule just got a little changed this week. I'm going to do my randomness videos, where I do, like, hauls, or, you know, showing things. I'm going to do some reviews on other books and stuff that I'm going to show you guys, which is why I wanted the 2 cameras set up that I can't figure out just yet, so I'm going to figure that out. Those will be on probably Sundays, I'm thinking. Those won't be live. And then my next live video will now be on Mondays. It'll be a show or a vlog I'm calling Origins. So Origins is going to be basically I take a guest. We're going to start with Perpetual Comics. That's Andy. He's from the UK, I believe. I'm basically just going to give you a questionnaire. And it's going to be like, hey, what got you into comics, all this stuff. I think I have like 20 questions on there. I send it to you early. And so if you want to be a part of that, definitely let me know. I want as many guests as possible. I'm trying to schedule that. Like I said, Mondays is going to be the goal. The time can vary. I don't work Mondays, so if anyone's available in the day, night, we'll shoot it live. The chat can join in and ask you questions also, and it's all about you, really. You're gonna tell me your story on how you got where you are. So it'll include questions about your comic book journey, your YouTube journey, Instagram, everything. And we're obviously gonna promote your page as best we can. And yeah, so that's going to be really exciting. I'm hoping to get Andy on possibly this Monday. I sent him the questionnaire, and I think he's a great first person to have. He's not shy in front of the camera. He's very helpful with the community. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my read of the week. I hope you enjoyed the new angle I finally figured out. I hope my new halo light kind of helped a little bit. And yeah, so enjoy comic books. Let me know what your read of the week was. Like the video. I meant to say Saturday, so the day after this is posted. You're going to want to hit the bell notification. I'm going to do a bell giveaway. It'll be something pretty cool. So, and I think I'm going to send that to anybody who becomes a part of it. So you just got to be live in that video to do it. So, like I said, I stole the video idea from 1-2 Comic Talk or Entropy in Comics. It's Kevin and his son. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. Stay safe out there. Enjoy your books.